Well, good morning, guys. It's almost noon. I have just a few hours to fish, about 4 hours actually, to be precise. And I'm gonna try and get a limit of bass in that 4 hours. So it's windy, it's cloudy, but it is 63 degrees or something like that. It feels awesome out here. So I'm mostly gonna be throwing the A-rig and the jerkbait, I think. Probably be chasing wind for the most part, but really gonna focus on secondary points in the back of the creeks, and then like the last steep bank or the last two steep banks or whatever, channel swings, channel banks like that in the back, and just see what we get. So it'd be a bonus of some winds on it. First spot I got in my mind, hoping I can catch at least 2 keepers out of it. And we had a 5-1-4 yesterday. Let's see if we can get another 5-pounder today. I'll be happy with some 4s and some 3s, but I'll be really happy if we can catch some more 5s. So we'll see what we catch. Get out of there. It's on there. Got me wrapped up in a bush. There's the first one out of a brush pile. Had me wrapped in the pile, I couldn't get him out. Just a little brush over a secondary point. Let's see if he'd keep. There's a little line burner. That's the first keeper, 15 inches right on the mark. Big though, he doesn't feel super big by any means, but he's right where he should have been. Alright, that windblown point, he will keep. Keeper number 2, boy, he barely skin hooked too. Look at that, right on the lip. Another line burner, keeper number 2. Nothing to really brag about, but that's 2 in 2 consistent spots, just on the inside of this secondary point and right on the secondary point where the wind's crashing into it. I don't think that fish was relating to brush. The first fish was. This dock over here's got some brush. There's a bite. There's another one. Dock over here's got some brush under it, and I thought, well, maybe I could get my jig in there and catch one, and nothing was home. Here's another keeper. There's 3 keepers. Again, they're all about 15 inches. 15 inches and right about 2 pounds. Maybe that fish was in the same spot. Boy, they are cold today. This 60-degree weather, when you touch them, they're icy. But they're eating. There's one. He might be a better one too. He's not hooked funny. He's a solid one if he ain't hooked funny. Oh man, I gave him too much. I shouldn't even try to get the net. He just came off. The net cost me more fish than anything, I swear. That was a solid fish. Oh, there he was again. There he is. That's a keeper spot. It's keeper number 4. Another secondary point. It's wind blown. Second one from the back. He's not big, but spots only have to be 12 inches, but kind of chunky for what he is. Spotted bass are a lot of fun. It's really fun when you catch a big spot. Catch one that's 3.5 pounds. They're little footballs. Look like smallmouth up north. There's another one. Need to just stay on these friggin' secondary points that are wind blown until I get my limit. This might be the limit right here. It's looking like a keeper to me. Yep, that's another small keeper, so that's 5. Another 15-incher. We better measure it. I bet it's really close if it's not. Ooh, that one's gonna be a touch short. There's one on the old jerkbait. Will you be keeper number 5? Maybe. Oh, come off. It's hooked kind of on the side. I got bad hooks on this. I need to change them out. This one's getting rusty, if you can see. Been lazy. It's about time to retire this jerkbait. It's caught hundreds of fish. A lot of smallmouth. But really just need to change hooks and it'll be good as new. We are going to work around the inside of this point a little bit with the A-rig, I think, and then find another secondary at the back. Hopefully catch some more keepers and hopefully get another shot at a big fish. Botch the first one. There he is. That's a nice one too. Oh yeah. Stay on today. There we go. Yep, that's another 5. Close to it if it ain't. Gotcha. It's another healthy one. 507. Another beautiful fish. Ooh, there's a fish. There he is. Another Kentucky. Yep. Another Kentucky. See you later, buddy. There's a big one. Yeah, stay on. Please stay on. Oh, that's a big one. He's hooked in the mouth, but then he's rolled on his side too. Oh, maybe he is 5. Yeah, he's pretty big. Look at that. That's another hefty one. And that's bigger than the first one I think I caught. That one in the belly too. I think I'm gonna try and trim this hook. I don't tear them up too bad. I hate when they get hooked like that. Every once in a while it happens. Part of it makes them feel a whole lot better. I don't know if you can see in that mouth real well, but there's a little gizzard shad tail in there. That's what they're keying on. 540. 540, second 5-pounder of the day. Should have had a third. And away she goes. Get your legs. There she goes. Back to the lake, nice and healthy. That was a really fun couple of hours. Had 2 5-pounders, a 507 I think, and a 540. So that was a good time. I lost another big one. I never did get to see it, but judging by the other 2 5-pounders I caught, it was the same class of fish. Everything was on the A-rig. I did have one on a jerkbait, mostly just kind of chasing wind-blown secondary points in the back of the creeks. I ended up with 7 keepers, I think. 2 of them were spotted bass though, so they weren't real big. But I would have had, like, I don't know, probably close to 15 pounds in 3 hours or something like that. So if you were tournament fishing or you're coming up to do some tournament fishing, that would be a good pattern to run. I had a ton of other fish that come up and it would hit it, but just wouldn't be totally committed to it, I guess, and just wasn't getting hooked up with them. So a lot of action in just a couple hours here. So I'd say the A-rig bite is in full swing now. Water temp showing 43, 44 degrees up here on the lower end. Water clarity is pretty decent still. I mean, about 2.5, 3 feet maybe. Yesterday it seemed like it was a little less visible, at least out towards the main lake or where the wind was really blowing. That's still kind of the case, but it seems like today you get in an area where you got a little bit of wind chop, not like extreme wind like out on the main lake, and you can still see pretty well. So that's kind of the report. Hopefully you can come up, enjoy some of this nice weather. Like today is just absolutely beautiful. So take advantage of it while we have it and get out here and catch some fish. Thanks for watching, guys.